Good evening.
Hello, this is Tyler, and welcome back to another video. We're going to not for broadcast Timeloop today. Seems like I probably can't do much because again, got work tomorrow until fucking Thursday. Friday, I'm going down my granddad, so. But I managed to persuade my mum to let me have Monday here, so that's what we need. Let's go and go on not for broadcast. I was thinking about Simulacra again, but Simulacra still not looking too good because I tried it on both of the things and it's still not going. I don't know. Well, what should I pick? I'm like, should I leave this for a month? But I can't. I got so used. Switch. Okay. Oh, look at it. A very blunt question. There we go. TM. There we go. Let's get into it.
Of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I told you a thousand times, Chester.
Well, that's how it's going to be going today then. That and that and that and that. I think, I don't know which one was the last one I actually played, so let's put this one on. Who's this?
Winston! Lovely of you to volunteer for an all-nighter. I'll be with you for the first section, but then I'm off. Got tickets for Smiling Toots Johnson and his jazz fandango. Usual stuff for this one. Keep the show on the road and keep the edits snappy. Should be a big night.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one has turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend.
I really do forget that I can't say anything during not for broadcast, can't I? This is going to happen a lot because I really want to start talking. But okay. Is that how the game's got to be? Okay, I'll just nod. And say yes or probably no to half the things what they say. But okay. Let's get into it.
broadcast room, on that weird-looking machine to your left. I'll press mine now, and let's see if that gets yours working.
I don't like not saying anything.
Winston, lovely of you to volunteer for an all-nighter. I'll be with you for the first section, but then I'm off. Got tickets for Smiling Toots Johnson and his Jazz Fandango. Does this all seem a little familiar to you, Alex? For the last few hours, I've been having a weird sensation of deja vu. Strange. Maybe I need a snack? Well, good luck with the show.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one has turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. Honestly, I don't see why it's so hard for you to remember.
If you could just...
Hang on, this is extremely familiar.
Not you, so different.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Don't like it. Gives me heebie-jeebies.
What does science?
Don't like it.
What doesn't Colin like?
Science, apparently.
Oh, good job there's none here then.
Jeremy, this is Dr. Charles Magnus.
Is he there? Jeremy Donaldson, professional cynic.
All the best minds are.
He's just being modest. He's also a curmudgeon.
Your word of the day calendar.
Oh, sorry I'm late. Phone call. Professor Magnus.
Doctor, apparently.
Oh.
Either is fine.
Unless you mean surgery.
I beg your pardon?
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special
Yesterday
event
was the
hosted
13th
by
of
your
March.
National Nightly News team.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of Chantelbury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his optimistically named happiness.
Okay, we are definitely doing the same thing again,
They
Winston.
claim their
And I didn't enjoy it much the
device
first
will
time.
raise overall
Much as
happiness
I hate to
levels
admit it,
throughout the
because,
country.
and I want to make this
Tonight's live on Channel
absolutely
1
clear,
will be putting
I
Ukraine to
hate
the test.
science fiction. I think something has gone wrong with the chronological order of reality, and we appear to be repeating ourselves. If only there were a name for such a phenomenon, when time seems to be looping. There must be some sort of snappy... Nope, can't think of anything. Maybe it'll come to me later.
Smiles.
Got it. We'll call this a time loop. Brilliant name, Robert. You've done it again. I should have that trademark. Yes, time loop. Time loop. Time. Bit boring, isn't it, Winston? The event, I mean, not the name, which is snappy and totally original. But you know, this, just watching the same thing. Winston, I have a big red button up here. I'm going to push it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so your button also stops time. Interesting. Right, we've all read enough science fiction nonsense to understand what's happening here. We're clearly going to keep repeating this day again and again until we find a way to break the loop. God, I hope we don't have to go on a journey of self-discovery full of profound insights that lead to personal growth. I have a gig to get to. Leave this with me. I have a brilliant idea. Restart the loop by pressing that big red button again and leave the rest to me.
I don't like when he says leave the rest. I don't like when he says leave it to him. He's the boss. But I know it's on my left, but I'm mainly looking at that and flipping Megan Wolf's behind. I still can't say wolf. But there we go. I could say she's not that bad, but again, gotta behave. Sorry, that's enough you're gonna hear from me for a bit.
Winston, back with me now. While I was waiting for you to get back to me in the loop, I enacted the solution to our little time-getting-stuck conundrum. There is absolutely no way that button will be pressed again, so the loop won't repeat, and the ghastly problem has been nipped in the bud before anything too ridiculous happens. I don't want to brag here, Alex, but the solution I found is as elegant as it is simple. A lesser mind would probably have struggled even to conceive of such a notion, but to me, Bob Bozeman, it was as obvious as wearing a tie on a Sunday afternoon. I have, and this is the brilliant part, unplugged the machine. Now, watch and learn.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. Honestly, I don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
If you could just sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host will be with you shortly.
It's all going to plan.
Sorry, Dr. Magnus.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
There's something wrong here.
No, it's fine, Colin.
Feel it? Is this like the day that you could feel that the mayor of Fiddleshire was some sort of bird person?
No, this is different. See this? Ah. Here we go.
No! My plan! It was foolproof!
There we go. Good news.
Colin, no!
Well, I think it's fairly obvious that did not go to plan, but no point dwelling on who's at fault for what. Let's focus on the task at hand. We'll look at the problem together this time, Alex, and I'm sure we'll come up with the solve. So, I've given you this newfangled pad of mine. It was a gift from the Happiness Collective. Hopefully you noticed it last loop. Apparently, when I write up here, you'll be able to see it down there, which is brilliant. But as far as the science behind it goes, it may as well be magic as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll write down some ideas for plans, and if you just select them on your pad, I'll make sure we implement them for the next loop. Give it a go now.
I'll say cancel the show because again it makes sense. Cancel the show and probably you won't be able to do it. But again, press it and he's going to talk, so I'll turn it up.
They can't press the button if they aren't doing the experiment, and I've got the perfect replacement show. Right, I've pressed my button up here. If you're happy with your choice, just press your red button on the contraption to your left and it should reset the loop for us. Then I'll get to work.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, I do think it's not going to be that easy. It's going to be as long. Well, I don't know how I'm doing it. We all know I'm playing this again, but it's fun. I like it. Sorry, Paddy McGuinness for big no, good. It was good for its time. Sorry, let's go back.
I know what you're thinking, Alex. What possible merit could the Cat Football Cup have being on Channel 1? And of course, the answer is they were available and it gets us out of this damn time loop.
No, they take it very seriously.
Of course they do.
Apparently, they hate each other.
Of course they do.
Ancient enmities of bad blood.
They sound like an awful rock album.
Sorry, I'm late. Verbal.
Apparently they hate each other.
They do. They absolutely do hate each other.
Oh, well, this should be fun. Well, while I am glad that these pseudoscientists defected to Hammerman's lot on Channel 3,
What's
I
that
think
now?
Bozeman should be congratulated on possibly finding something that's even worse.
He's not a cat person.
I'm not a pet person.
I always assumed you'd keep fish.
Domestic parasites.
10 seconds. What, fish?
No, all the hairy little terrorists.
That's what the crew call you. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Dive into the wonderful world of sport.
Good evening, viewers of Channel 1, and welcome to this National Nightly News special event.
Tonight, for one night only, we're bringing you everything you need to know about this year's Cat Football Cup final.
We'll have interviews with the coaches, managers, and even the star players. Not quite sure how it's going to work, but I guess we'll find out.
Our roving team of reporters have been tucked away up and down the country to bring you live reactions and pre-match fever.
And, of course, at 9 we'll have all the action of the match itself, live, right here on Channel 1.
So don't go changing that channel. It's going to be perfect here on Channel 1. welcome back. I'm delighted to be joined by the two coaches of tonight's cat football final. And I believe you're also the managers.
And the owners.
Yes.
And I would imagine most of the spectators.
Let's start with you. Felicity.
Snippety Whippet, Felicity Snippety Whippet. I am the manager, coach, owner, spiritual guide and muse for my team, the inimitable little Smallington Big Paws.
That's a name that gives you pause for thought.
It's a family name, actually. The Big Paws have legacy, unlike those so-called fluffers.
The Slingtown Fluffers have plied their skills against superior teams than yours and always achieve proud ends. Tonight should be no different. Expect a tumescent trouncing, Felice.
Felicity. Felicity, as well you know, you putrid pink prat.
Oh, well, let's just take a moment to breathe. I can see we're both keen competitors, but let's try and keep a friendly catmosphere.
Of course, apologies. Montgomery Fortune, manager of the Fluffers, soon to be proud fondler of the Cat Football Cup. A man more sinned against than sinning.
Oh. The Big Paws will hold the cup. We've been training all season and we're not slowing down at the finish line. You stand as much chance of winning the cup as Professor Tiddles does of winning a beauty pageant.
You take that back. You know Professor Tiddles only sprouted that blemish because you tried to poison him.
I would never, ever harm a cat. They are divine, graceful, elegant, everything you should strive to be.
I think the sprightly Mercutio I performed in my mess-bent youth would beg to disagree. Besides, your centre forward has mange.
Oh, have you glanced at your team recently? They're more verbal than fancy footwork, and their teamwork is so chaotic it's like playing against dogs.
You take that back.
Never. In fact, I'll go further. Your team is lazy, disorganized, and matted. You'd have done better to get them all spayed.
Well, we seem to be a whisker away from a fist fight here.
Will you stop with the cat puns?
I concur. If we could all just calm down, please.
Can't stop meow. I've got too many of these.
So, both of you, I have a question. Cats. They're pointless, really, aren't they?
So, I was right. It turns out that when I turned down the Euphoria experiment for Channel 1, Channel 3 decided they'd make room, and the experiment went ahead as planned. And, well, unless they have their own Alex Winston to press that red button, we may be stuck here forever. But assuming we're not, let's talk about next time round. I suppose if we're going to be stuck here, we may as well get to know each other. We'll start with me. Did you know that I like mushrooms? Also, things like the feel of dew on your face in the hills of the Cotsdowns, or a brisk autumn morn. Although, to be honest, some of those I can kind of take or leave. Ooh, here's another one. Did you know that I love the sound of smooth jazz? If you ask me, very little in this world can beat an afternoon alone with the rhythms.
Can you let me speak now?
I have a question for you. Do you like the feeling when a man you don't know particularly well brushes against you in the corridor and suddenly you feel a stirring in the...
Well, I can't speak, can I? I was trying to speak.
Oh, thank goodness. You were starting to get a little strange there, Alex. Let's just move on. Less said the better. They must have reset time at 3. Didn't think Dorothy Hammerman had it in her. But
Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. Dorothy Hammerman. Of course she will flipping make space for them. It's Dorothy Hammerman. And she would have ordered it to happen. Because it's Dorothy Hammerman. Because we get to learn more about Dorothy in this and what was it? Bits of Your Life. And as much as I love playing around in Bits of Your Life, Dorothy, oh my god, she will give you a fucking earache. I still can't believe she took it on. But let's get into it. And so you won't hear me for a bit longer now. This is what annoys me about not the broadcast, but I love it so much.
Anyway, I have to confess, Winston, I had a bit of fun with this one. You see, it had to be something serious enough to actually empty the studio, but not so serious that people would be worried once they were safely away. And then, my eureka moment. I put on a strange voice and called in a bomb threat. Brilliant, isn't it? They've evacuated the whole building. Now, all we have to do is simply wait and... Seems this may have been one of your more short-sighted ideas, Alex. Not to worry, we'll fix it for the next loop. Speaking of, is that your old replacement cleaning the studio now? I wonder if they'll clean the... I'm going to fire that cleaner, but in the meantime, I have a better idea, and it's guaranteed to work.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boatman's actual solution. Yeah, but your first solution did not really work as planned anyway. You said to unplug, and then your two solutions, you blamed me for flipping phone in a bomb scare. Yeah, but how are we supposed to know that the flipping the cleaners will have pressed the button? Counsel the show again. How are we supposed to know that Dorothy Harriman would have flipping put it all on there? But again, let's get onto it because I know what it's like. These games are very impatient. I forget how impatient these games are.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my well, why is my machine covered up?
If you could just sit here, please.
Someone has covered up my machine. You there?
With me?
Why have you covered up my device?
Not me, mate. I do sound. I agree that it just feels wrong, doesn't it?
There's nothing suspicious. Bozeman just wants to make me feel. Perhaps Chester would like to.
Really? Can I?
Oh, if you must. Try not to injure yourself.
Yes, Dr. Magnus.
Everything set?
Just a small change. We're going to do a big reveal.
Sorry, I'm late. Leaky gusset. Where do you want me?
Over there with Chester.
Chester Mims 24. My favourite odours are cinnamon, pine leaves, and of course, Asian yoghurt.
Okay.
Preferably 7 months old if possible.
You'll have to forgive Chester.
Gives it a good nose.
He takes personality advice from women's magazines.
Oh, we had a makeup artist that did that.
Really?
She's dead now.
So, who's opening?
Just trim it down like with Megan.
I'm only joking. She's not dead. Probably just unemployed.
Consider it trimmed.
Possibly homeless, I suppose.
10 seconds.
I mean,
And now
She could
on
be
Channel
dead.
1, it's time for
I
a
wouldn't know.
special event.
Going in
We're
5,
throwing regular schedule
4,
away for a night
3.
of smiles with Jeremy Donaldson and Megan Wolfe.
Good evening. It's March the 13th, 1985, and you join us for a National Nightly News special event. Dr. Charles Magnus and his tritely named team have been building a machine which they claim will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Sounds ludicrous to me. Megan?
thanks, Jeremy. I am here with Chester Mims, Dr. Magnus's assistant.
Right-hand man.
Sorry?
Right-hand man. He calls me his right-hand man.
I do not!
He does, sometimes.
Well, Chester, without any further ado, let's unveil this Euphoria device. I'm excited, actually. You excited, Chester?
Not really, I've seen the device before.
Okay, let's go for it, everybody. In 3, 2, 1. 2, 1.
Oh, for goodness sake, Chester.
It's a little larger than I
You just
anticipated.
lost your mind, come on. I'll put...
Yes, no.
Yes. Never mind. That was just a bonus.
Oh, God, my eye!
My device!
God, my eye!
What's happened? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what's happened.
Well, it appears we'll be having a change of schedule here tonight on Channel 1. Perhaps there's another experiment we can get up and running. We could see if badgers can flip pancakes or work out exactly how much stupid there is.
We're cancelling the experiment?
Of course not, Chester.
I don't see how we can succeed.
It's fine, it's fine. We have another device back at the laboratory in Chindlebury. I'm sure Gerald is watching this now, and if he does, he was expecting there might be some teething problems. He can just fire up that one and off we go. Gerald, if you're watching, we will fire it up now, please. Thank
Well,
you.
that is handy.
Well, that's annoying.
It appears the experiment will be proceeding anyway, if untelevised. So here's hoping we all crack a smile sometime soon.
Oh, terrific.
Only takes a few seconds to charge up the new device, and then Gerald will just...
Okay, this is starting to get irritating. I have tickets for Smiling Toots Johnson, for God's sake. I'll be damned if I'm going to miss it. So what have we learned? We can't cancel the show in any way, or they'll do it on another channel. We can't break the device. They'll just use the backup. So, if we can't nobble the machine, we'll have to nobble the show somehow. I've got a few options to consider. We could put a guard on the machine so it can't be used, or we could change up the hosts and see if we can break the show that way. Or, I suppose, we could let everyone know what's going on and see if we can stop it happening again. Which do you want to do, Winston?
Patrick and Robin. Ooh. We all know it's going to be the female Robin, ain't it? We all know that. Female Patrick. Did I say Robin? Oh, fuck. Again, you can tell all of this is fucking live, can't you? Okay. Oh, Patrick Bannon. Ah! I like Patrick. Turn this up though, but I really do like Patrick Bannon. Let's turn this up, and you will see, you probably hear me in the next time round.
Jenny, stop her meddling.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. I honestly don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
Hi, sorry, yes. Hi, Dr. Magnus and Chester. If you could both just take a seat here for me, please. Mr. Bannon will be with you shortly. And this is Miss Short, just over here. Hi, Robin Short. Pleasure to meet you.
You.
But she said that I should.
I don't care what she said. She's clearly out of her depth. You get to press the big red button later. Now, off you trot.
I don't think you should touch that, Colin.
Leave that alone, please, Colin. Who are you?
I'm Mr. Bannon's...
Bannon? It's a horrible idea. I need some more like whips.
What's a horrible idea? Who is that weird little man? I want him fired right now.
We're only here for one night, Patrick. I don't think we can go around firing people. I'm mostly making this up as you go along.
Oh, how reassuring.
That's Dr. Magnus and... where's Chester?
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about her. She's new. For some reason, they keep leaving. The station lumps me with these arseholes. I think they see me as some sort of mentor to them, whereas actually I'm more of a guru. Patrick Bannon, nice to meet you.
Any relation to Graham Bannon?
Oh, it's a bit complicated.
He's his son.
I'm his son, yep.
Don't worry, you're in perfectly capable hands with Patrick and I. True professionals.
Looking forward to the big button press?
Yes, it will be the culmination of many months of hard work and long nights.
Crikey, when did you actually start?
Well, we were tinkering for years, but we didn't really get going until Advance came through with the funding.
There we go, all here. Lovely. Okay, we're going live in 10.
You know, often wonder what it'd be like to be sitting here in the big chair.
Big chairs.
Be the man in front of the camera.
Or woman.
Jeremy Donaldson 2.0.
Going...
You're welcome to that one.
In 5... No,
I'll tell you,
sorry, 3.
I've got absolutely
no, we're live.
No, I'm not planning on spunking this opportunity right up the curtains. No, siree.
Patrick, we're live!
Good evening, I'm Patrick Bannon.
And I'm Robin Short. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news reporting team.
Yes. Jeremy Donaldson and Megan Wolf are off doing something. I don't know what. No one told us. So I'll be hosting this once-in-a-lifetime event.
Yes, we will, Patrick. Gently nestling in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury is a solitary laboratory where Dr. Charles Magnus and his wonderfully named Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
Yes, indeed. I do like a good nestle, don't you, Rob? What? I like a good... Don't worry about it. The team are claiming that this euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, I'll be putting that claim to the test, live on Channel 1.
As will I. We have reporters positioned up and down the country and a smorgasbord of fabulous expert guests right here in the studio to check those all-important results.
But don't even think about changing that channel. You stay right here with me. Us. Live on Channel 1 for...
The Night of Smiles.
I'm sorry, I hate flipping telemark things. How did I fucking mess that up? It's 1, 2, 4. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's me out being me, ain't it? Trying to get myself to rub a fucking smile off when I'm flipping looking at Patrick Bannon. Can't wait to do what was it called? The scary one. Might try to put some more VODs. Well, I've got more VODs up coming up. Got one come up today. Did the one of the VODs. I had to cut one bit out because I've got copyrighted with it. And then the South Part one, I've been copyrighted with that one on YouTube. So I've got to cut 2 bits out of that. But sorry. I am going to turn myself back down so you don't have to hear my mangy voice for a bit longer.
Magnus seems to enjoy torturing him with impossibly convoluted maths problems.
Welcome back. In just a few short minutes, the Euphoria device will be activated, and I'll be even happier than I already am sitting here hosting this. Doesn't seem possible. Maybe I'll we. But before that, let's meet the men behind the merriment, Mr. Chester Mims and Dr. Charles Magnus.
Hello. Hi. I can't believe I'm here.
You're not supposed to be.
Thanks for joining me. Dr. Magnus, you're the leader of this Happiness Collective, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And what does this thing actually do?
Well, we have one underlying unifying goal to scientifically and quantifiably improve happiness levels for everyone, everywhere. The Euphoria device is the culmination of years of research from many experts around the globe.
So, then, how does it actually work?
Oh, well, that's simple. I just get my assistant Chester here to push the big red button.
well, it's actually a little bit more complicated than that. You see, I have to attune it. I push the big red button, yes.
Yeah, sure. Once you push that thing, or you or me, it doesn't matter, does it? What does it actually do?
It makes you feel happier, Mr. Bannon.
Well, I'm following the science.
But how does it make us feel happier, Dr. Magnus?
Obviously, some of that information is proprietary, but...
Oh, of course, please say no more. Oh, of course, please say no more.
Okay.
No, don't literally say no more. We're doing a TV show, for God's sake.
Oh, well, I could explain some of the basics.
Oh, bear in mind, we've not got too long to go now, so let's keep it simple for old Patrick here.
No, hold on. No. I'm good at science, actually. I did science all the way through school.
I was only joking.
Yeah, and I dated a science teacher once, so probably picked a thing or two up by Ozymandias.
Osmosis?
Yes, look, I'm just saying that I'm perfectly qualified to discuss science. Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Magnus, perhaps you could explain it in layman's terms for a thicko like me.
Yeah, for a thicko like her.
Well, to put it simply, everything is vibrating. Everything is vibrating. Sorry?
I'm not vibrating.
Well, interestingly, actually you are.
Everything is.
I'm not.
Everything
Well,
is.
look at that. Steady as a bloody rock, that is.
Yes, it appears steady, but actually...
Do you know what they call me in boy cadets?
No.
Have a guess.
No. Cadet Bannon?
Yes, they called me Cadet Bannon because the Sergeant Major said they had to, but also something else. Go on, a nickname, come on. You little clown boy, have a guess.
Is this a game? I like games. My favourite games are hide the pickle, cock or ball.
No cock or ball, have a guess.
Steady hand Bannon.
It was steady hand, that's right, steady hand Bannon. Well done. Good guess. Steady hand Bannon. Point is, not vibrating in any way.
If you say so.
Would have been a deadly sniper.
I'm sure you would.
Too much sitting around, though. The Bannons don't have time for that, no siree.
Thank you very much, Patrick. You were saying,
Obviously
Dr. Magnus.
interspersed with the odd...
Crikey.
But most are just sort of sitting around. Boring job.
Dr. Magnus.
Yes.
Dr. Magnus.
Well, a particle is also a wave, and in music
Brimley
there's
Sands.
a wave, and in music... What's that now?
I was saying Brimley Sands. Went there on the summer. Beautiful place, loads of them there.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Oh my God, we're talking about waves, aren't we? So I went to Brimley Sands, obviously didn't go right up to the coastline. Got to protect the money maker as well.
Yes, but those aren't the waves we're talking about, Mr. Bannon.
These are smaller ones, like radio waves.
Pretty sure you don't get waves on the radio, Robin.
They come out of the radio.
OK, well, if that was true, then why isn't my sideboard all wet from the waves? You explain that with your science.
Is there any point?
I could give it a go.
It's a rhetorical question, Chester.
Just like to be or not to be, that's also a rhetorical question.
It absolutely isn't. It absolutely isn't.
Shall I go on?
No time.
Crikey! Well, I'm sorry, but we've actually wasted the chance to chat about all of that.
Well, I think we all learned a lot from that. I know I did.
OK, we've got less than 2 minutes to go now, Patrick. So, while Chester goes over there to configure the Euphoria device, thank you, Chester, we are going to go live to the new Advanced HQ for a special message from the Prime Ministers, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury. Let's go to that now.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Advanced, Julia and I just wanted to wish all of you the very best of luck with tonight's groundbreaking experiment.
When this project landed on my desk, I just knew it deserved to be funded. After all, what could possibly be better than increased happiness?
Now, I'll admit, I was a little skeptical, but the lab results...
I've noticed something, and I would imagine you have too. Every time Magnus appears, he lists 6 tragic facts from his life. Why?
To Dr. Magnus and the entire team at the Happiness Collective.
So, as my old man used to say, it's time to stop twatting about and get the gimlet frothing.
Wow. Good luck, everybody. Back to the studio.
No, that's just what they want you to do. No, journalism is about taking massive risks for even bigger rewards. Being seen to do something, even if you're doing nothing at all. Now, this is my big opportunity, and I'm going to grasp it with both hands.
I thought this job was going to be glamorous.
Good one.
Day after day with this one. Lucky.
You'll outlast him.
This isn't going to end well, is it?
Oh, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll fire you.
God, yeah.
Just bide your time.
Shh, it's time.
We're live! Oh! Fantastic! Our Prime Ministers, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry,
and
what's going on? Why is Chester over there?
Well, we thought it might be better if a handsome young journalist in a suit did the push, you know, rather than a sort of stuffy old thing in a lab coat.
Look, Mr. Bannon, I really don't think
This is highly irregular.
Patrick, I really
Let's
think
get
it would be
involved!
better.
We've got a new catchphrase to try out as well when we get there. OK, let's start with 10, shall we? 10, 9, 8, come on, Boffin, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your banner on.
I will not be getting my Bannon on. Choose another one.
Patrick. Oh, that's what I love about Patrick though. He's got more catchphrases up there than actually things, actual knowledge he has. He's fucking insane. Should I? Yeah, let's do Jenny and Colin now. Okay.
There's a reason I keep them both behind camera. We'll be lucky if they make it to the opening titles.
Are you sure though? They was very good when what's his name? Jeremy Donaldson was gonna kill himself on live TV. Instead of leaving by flipping saying, "Oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that now." Fucking kill me off. Well, good job, everything's fine. And sorry, but I'm gonna be quiet again. On with the time loop.
Right, these two have absolutely no training. This is going to be a disaster. I've told them it's a job swap. They're all so freaked out. It's been a lovely day.
Bloody brilliant.
This is stupid.
Hope my nan's watching on herself.
It's got some books on trouble management style. This has to rank as the stupidest.
It's my favourite version yet.
This is so fun. I don't want to be on TV. Job swap! I'm not using my lips.
Don't use your real surname. God, no, I don't. You look amazing. They're going to love you.
How do I look?
Like a used car salesman.
Excellent. Sprong's consider enterprise to be prime amongst the virtues.
Why's that, Colin?
No one knows. It was written on a spoon.
On a spoon.
I'm sorry to pause it like that. My knob fell off. Oh, I'm about to turn down the what was it called? Flipping the desktop audio, and I flipping flicked the knob off. God, only I can flipping flick a knob off. Come on, get in the old get. I don't know where. Oh, that's the right way. There we go. Only I can flick a knob off. Sorry. What I was about to say was, so we see Megan Wolf, but that means Jeremy Donaldson is all about the sound. Jeremy fucking Donaldson. And I'll say, what do you mean? Jeremy Donaldson. EFs and GIFs on flipping stuff like that for a long time, but okay, sorry. If you want any of it, if we want to get any more further today, we will have to. If we want to get any more further today, I will have to get off the screen. So, on with the DLC.
10 seconds.
Where are the guests?
Regular schedule away for a night of smiles.
5, 4, oh God, shit, 2, go.
Good evening. I'm Jenny Skywalker.
And I'm Colin Sprong. With the woodwork. The spoon, that's how they're able to get the writing down the stool.
Colin, shut up. Just carry on.
You're not supposed to be heard.
Follow the auto cue then.
Oh, right, the auto cue. Snuggled into the warmly heaving bosom of Tinterbury, nestling in the soft embrace of its tempting soul. Who wrote this? I did not write this.
I wrote it, just read it.
It's like a bad erotic romance novel.
A team of strong but inwardly vulnerable scientists have knotted their collective brows in pulsing concentration as they strive heroically towards one end and one end alone.
To make us all happier. Will it work?
Probably not. Actually, it doesn't say that, that's just what I think. It says, let's find out. Tonight on...
The Night of Smiles.
Title, 45 seconds.
Combination locks did it have again?
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the machine thrusting firmly upwards behind me. Not behind me, actually, it's over there. Will be expertly turned on in the first ever mass experiment of its type. But first, let's meet the man behind the merriment.
The boy with the joy.
Dr.
The bloke with the jokes. I've got loads of these.
Actually, I don't tell jokes. I'm really awful at them.
Dr. Charles Magnus, thank you for being here, and I'm sorry about, well, pretty much everything, but especially Colin.
Rude.
Dr. Magnus, why devote your life to something as ephemeral as happiness?
Well, I suppose I'd seen happy people from time to time, and I thought it looked nice.
But shouldn't happiness come as a result of our personal experiences? Shouldn't it be earned?
Not necessarily. One of my uncles once won a year's happiness on a scratch card.
Yeah, that question was more for Dr. Magnus.
Yes, but our surreal friend here does make a good point. I mean, why should we have to earn happiness when we could have it for free?
Because, well, then it doesn't mean anything, does it? It's not real happiness. It's just a drug administered through the air.
I don't think that's very
What about
fair.
if someone at home tonight watching this has just experienced a bereavement? What if they don't want to feel happier? What if your device interferes with the natural process of grieving? Have you considered that?
Well, my device will... there's no malice intended. Chester, come here a minute.
Let's welcome Chester to the show.
Chester Mims, 24. I enjoy science, orienteering, and the cheeses of the West Country.
Chester, have we made the calculations for the recently bereaved?
Yes, I'm sure we have. 1 second, I'll just...
Dr. Magnus, have your team done an adequate risk assessment for this experiment?
Yes, we have. I think we have, yes.
Oh, that's cool. Look, he's starting to crack.
Effect on the unborn child, effect on boxers and other aggression-based activities. Yes. Effect on bereaved and potential corrected for by 18% with reality stabilization circuitry. Yes. Provided that no one messes around with the circuitry on the relay, I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine.
Well, I believe we have a special message from the Prime Ministers to wish you luck. Maybe they should wish us all luck.
You know, you weren't the only channel that wanted to run this experiment live.
Oh, no, we're really glad you're here.
Well, you seem very cynical.
Sorry, I don't usually host these things. That's probably why.
Yes, we were promised Jeremy Donaldson.
That probably would have gone much better for you.
You know, I've a good mind to call the whole thing off.
No, let's not do that. I'll never work in TV again. Let's just listen to the Prime Ministers.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Advanced, Julie and I just wanted to wish all of you the very best of luck with tonight's groundbreaking experiment.
When this project landed on my desk, I just knew it deserved to be funded. After all, what could possibly be better than increased happiness?
Now, I'll admit, I was a little skeptical, but the lab results are promising, and I'm reliably informed it'll even work on this estate.
So it's a big well done from us to
There's a
Dr.
link between
Magnus
Magnus's
and the
tragic
entire
list of
team at the
events
Happiness
and the
Collective.
combination
So as my
lock.
old man used to say, it's time to stop twatting about and get the gimlet frothing.
Wow. Good luck, everybody. Back to the studio. Well
Welcome back. Let's press this button and see if the universe breaks.
The odds of the universe actually breaking are infinitesimally small.
Well, you two better get your story straight. It's a bit of fun. Wouldn't want to do it every time now.
Damnation! My staff are just too bloody good at multitasking.
Let's do the defend the machine. As every do the stupid one, tell everybody. So it tells me one thing's gonna work and another thing won't.
The problem is people pressing the button, so we hire someone to stop that from happening. Chap. Didn't have a lot of experience, but he seems enthusiastic, and that's the most important thing.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm and... Excuse me, who's that?
If you could sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host will be with you shortly.
Sorry, Dr. Magnus.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Who are you? Well, stay away from the device, sir.
All right, mate. Keep your hair on. You're only a blip anyway.
What?
Jenny, why is there an armed man in my studio?
Who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Andy. Drop Dead Security.
Unfortunate name.
Yeah, I was thinking of changing it.
Jenny, who is this?
I've had all these cards printed.
What, to protect the device?
Yeah,
Skippy, I did.
You don't sound very sure about that.
Oh, what? Yeah, but it's fine, right? I took a course.
3 months?
2 days.
10 seconds, everybody. You okay?
Now on Channel
hate
1,
guns.
it's time for a special event.
5,
We're throwing the regular
4,
schedule away for
3.
a night of smiles with Jeremy Donaldson and Megan.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March 1985 and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your National Nightly News team.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of Chittlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his optimistically named Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
They claim their Euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that claim to the test.
We'll be in and out of the schedule.
God, sorry again. Yeah.
In and out of the schedule.
No. Oh, sorry, I think it's my allergies. I think it's my allergies. I'm really playing up today.
We're on and off all night. Your go.
We'll have guests from the world of science, politics and entertainment and, of course, those all-important results.
But don't change that channel. Stick with Channel 1 only.
No, it's getting worse. I think it might be your perfume. I think it's her perfume.
Right, I noticed you managed to hold it together through Megan's line.
What? Oh, sorry, mate. I think my ears are swelling.
Well, good luck with that. It's the night of smiles.
Night of smiles.
One more time.
45.
Unlock that glass panel on the relay machine to your left.
Welcome to the Night of Smiles. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Dr. Magnus, thank you for joining us. I understand you're the leader of the Happiness Collective, is that right?
Dr. Magnus?
Excuse me, young man.
Excuse me,
young man. Yes. Did you say it was your job to stop the big red button being pressed?
Yeah, pretty much sums it up, yeah.
You do realise I built that machine?
Oh, I don't know anything about the science of it. No, don't come too close, though.
I have spent my entire adult life trying to make everyone in the world, including myself, happier. That's a noble aim, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's lovely, that. Well done.
Thanks. Well, the thing is, to bring my work, my life's work, to completion, I need to press that button. Do you understand me, Andy?
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't have you doing that, see? So
This is ridiculous.
Just realising that now, are we?
I'm sorry, Andy. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going out live right now, and the whole point of this segment is that it culminates in that big button being pushed. Now, I don't know what our boss has told you, but you must have misunderstood because he would never sabotage the show.
Just follow your orders, Andy.
When did
I love this thing. I'm going to have these put in everywhere.
Right, stay back. Stay back. I'm drawing my gun, right?
Stop.
Andy!
You bugger! My talk!
Blithering idiot. The police can keep him. Bloody fool can't guard a bloody button. This is what happens when there's no time for a proper candidate selection process. I've always said it. Just pick another one. If we tell everyone we're getting stuck in a time loop, they'll be sure not to press that button.
Are you sure, though? 'Cause I've done it in reverse order, and he's already telling me about this. The codes. So it told me I shouldn't have done it in reverse order, but I did it different than what I did the first time. Because I found the videos. Don't know where they are still, though. I've got... how many hard drives? 1, 2, 3... Well, SSDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Got 5 SSDs, 1 hard drive, and another SSD. What probably isn't 1 terabyte, but again, according to that, 1 terabyte, and I'm not arguing. But I'm sorry. And let's go back to being silent. One more, and then the end of this series. Well, we end the video here, the live stream, I'll say.
I've installed a tannoy in the studio. Leave this to me. I'm a master of explanation and negotiation.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. Honestly, I don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
If you could just sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host will be with you shortly.
Yes. Not you, sorry, Dr. Magnus.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
This reminds me of the time I accidentally ate a load of acid instead of my banana sandwich.
We've all been there, Colin.
Oh, Jeremy, this is Dr. Magnus. He is the scientist.
Attention, National Nightly News team. Please gather everybody by the sofas.
Sorry I'm late. Unstable cat. Was that Bozeman?
This is Bozeman.
Is this a drill?
This is not a drill.
Right, okay, Chester, if you could please join us on the sofas.
And the crew, please. I'm on my way down.
Okay, and the crew, please.
With Jeremy Donaldson and Megan Wolf.
No idea. Is it someone's birthday? Anyone?
Right, I've gathered you all here because I'm afraid I have to tell you something that's going to be hard to comprehend. For all of you, this is a normal day. But for Alex, Winston and I, it is repeating over and over again. We are trapped in some sort of time loop. And it always begins when someone presses the button on that infernal machine over there.
The Euphoria device? Impossible.
Temporal attunement ironed out all the problems with the time circuitry months ago.
I'm sorry, are you quite all right, Robert?
Yes, I'm fine, Jeremy. Look, I know this is hard to accept, but if you'll just listen...
For me.
What's that, Colin?
Not my first time. Been caught in a couple of these.
You're experienced with time loops, Colin.
Oh yeah, Spong's always getting caught up in stuff like this. Time loops, multiverses. Standard Wednesday. I'm pretty much immune to this stuff now.
I'm sorry, are we choosing to believe this?
Of course not. There's no such thing as a time loop. It's impossible.
It throws up too many paradoxes.
Exactly. Too many paradoxes. It's an impossibility.
Well, it may be an impossibility, but Winston and I are trapped in one right now.
Well, it can't be our machine. We haven't even started it up yet.
Yes, and that's exactly how it's going to stay.
What, you're cancelling the show?
We're already live, I believe.
Yes, a few minutes now. Yes.
I'm sorry, the viewing public are currently watching you have a massive nervous breakdown. That can't be good.
Can we get security up here, please?
Yes, and a doctor.
Is everything okay at home, Mr. Bozeman?
Yes, everything is okay at home. I'm telling you, that machine is going to break reality itself.
That's also impossible.
The Department of Metaversal Stability fixed that issue months ago.
This machine is totally safe. I will prove it to you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, Mr. Bozeman, stop.
Is everything all right here, Mr. Bozeman?
Help me restrain this man.
I think he's having an episode.
Standard time loop stuff, this never works.
Why don't you believe me?
Could you let the guest go, please?
No, you don't understand.
Why don't you let him go, Robert, and we can go have a little chat about it?
We don't need a little chat. Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know what sort of operation you clowns think you're running here, but if you think you can stand in the way of science, you've got another thing coming.
Well, I tried. Okay, carry on then. I'm going back to my office.
If you could just come with us for a moment, sir.
Of course.
Okay, everyone, back to your places, please. Back to your places, please. Save this. Save this.
Well, firstly, an apology to our viewers at home who've had to witness, well, what just happened. Our boss has been having a breakdown on national television. Personally, I can't think of anything more mortifying, but I can assure you he will receive the best possible care.
After him! He's heading for the stairs!
Meanwhile, everyone here feels a bit upset, so now would be a perfect time to test the device, which makes the unlikely claim of being able to cheer everybody up. Dr. Magnus?
Yes.
Actually, the machine uses resonance to raise the...
No one cares, Chester.
Useless fucking idiots. Right. We can't break the machine, and we can't break the show. That just leaves the scientists. I know what to do. Restart the loop.
Okay, we will go back to the crit. And so next time we've got to lock up the... Well, we've got to lock up the guests. But again, we're not going to be locking up the guests until... I could do early Friday. Might try to go live early on a Friday. Could work. Yeah, let's go early on a Friday. Why not? Go live early on a Friday. Hopefully we should be able to go live early on a Friday. I don't know what time it's gonna go. But guys, tomorrow I'm at work. Next day at work. Other day at work. Thursday at work. Friday, might try to do an early live stream. And I'll be doing my vlog tomorrow. My evening vlog, the morning vlog. My God, in YouTube, I haven't got a chance to see it yet. Well, it will. They will. They will. They will. Don't know when, but they will. But guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.